Okay, so we're on the range right now, setting up my hunting rifle. I just purchased this thing, and I also bought this sled here. It's a shooting sled. It says it helps eat some of the recoil. Man, I swear this thing has less recoil in this sled than my AR-15 that has a compensator on it. Right now it looks like we're 6 MOA low and 2 MOA left. So I did 2 shots and they're both within an inch of each other. So I'm going to go ahead and make an adjustment and see where we're at from there. And I'll walk you guys up to the target and we'll take a look at what the target looks like. You can see it out there. We're only at 50 yards. I measured it out. So we're going to do a double MOA. Okay, so my target here tells a story. I only had to use 2 targets, 1 box of ammo, a whole box of ammo sighting this sucker in. But man, what a joy to shoot. Right at 50 yards, I measured it off with one of those reel tapes. So basically I started in this center here. These were my first 2 shots right here, way down here. They were so low, and since I'm only shooting at 50 yards, you have to double the clicks for the MOA or something. Or at least that's what I thought. I could be totally mistaken. So anyways, I doubled the clicks. Took 2 shots. And lo and behold, I come out here. I couldn't even see where they hit. What I should have done is put one in the middle and then did the other ones around it. So since my clicks were off, and so far off that I couldn't see it, I went ahead and re-bore sighted the rifle. Basically, I took the bolt out, looked through the bore, tried to center the bore up on the target here. Tried to center the bore here, and then basically, without moving the rifle, adjust the sight to the target, which just sounds completely insane. But I did it, and then I ended up with number 1, 2, 3. 3 shots that were just right outside here. That's after they bore sighted it, and I was down here. I bore sighted it was here, adjusted it here. I don't know if these were wild shots. You know, but they're kind of range. And then this one here, went ahead and made some adjustments. It over adjusted, ended up low, then came back, and these were my 2 last shots. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there for now. That's just getting me in the neighborhood. There's a 100-yard range I'm gonna go to. I didn't want to do 100 yards here because my backdrop isn't clean, and it's fire season. So I've got my extinguishers down there, and man, the last thing I want to do is start a fire. So, and if I do, I want to be able to run to it. You know, my fat ass might not make 100 yards. Yeah, I could crap out before I make 100 yards, and there'll be a big fire. Don't want that to happen. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it with sighting in the rifle. Perfect lighting today for shooting. So, oh yeah, in between all those shots, I did clean the rifle. I went ahead and, I think a dozen rounds into it, I went ahead and cleaned it real good, and I'll probably clean it right now before I put it up. But I'm really happy with it. Some guys, oh, it's gonna kick really hard. It's gonna hurt your shoulder. Man, there must be some wimps out there in the world. That thing, well, the sled probably helped. I didn't do any without the sled. But with the sled, it absolutely did not kick at all. It was less than my AR-15 that's got a compensator. But look at that compensator. That thing's massive. So I'm really happy with the rifle. I think it's sexy. I kind of preferred or wanted a wood stock. Not like the Woodstock, but Woodstock from Woodstock. Yeah, I kind of wanted a Woodstock, but I ended up with this one. I like camo too. So that's where we're gonna leave the sighting in. Tomorrow I may do some more shooting. I may video Alice. She's been shooting a lot, and she's been getting really good. Anyways, that's where we're at. I set up all those targets. Only ended up using one. I thought this was going to be a mess, but it was actually pretty easy.
Did I hit it?
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
DNC.
Good one. Okay, Chris. I don't know. It didn't bump that much.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't. Go ahead and flick it
Put
to
it
safe.
to safe?
Yep.
That was fun.
And you could set it down.
It's just...
Yeah.